Hi you guys, welcome to my channel Wholesale a Million. My name is Khang, where I share with you guys everything I've learned about wholesaling houses. How you can go out there, tie a property up under contract at a discount price and able to assign that contract over to an end buyer that has the money to close on it. So all you guys do is connecting the dots, and you guys can actually make a lot of money doing it without putting up your own money, without having good credit. And you don't need to know any construction background to be able to make this happen, okay? When I first started out, I didn't know anything about real estate. So I didn't know what a closing agent is. I didn't know no construction background whatsoever, okay? So if I can do it, you can do it too. But the biggest thing is you guys really need is the determination and the willingness to keep going, to keep pushing, even those things are setting you back. Now, I'm not sure where you're at right now in your life, what kind of situation, what kind of circumstances that you're in, but there are people out there that have made it in so many different situations and so many different circumstances that they're in, but they have that willingness and that drive and that determinations to succeed. And that's what makes it happen, okay? So if you guys have that within you, that fire within you, then I promise you all you need to do is learn, apply what you learn, take action, massive actions, and be persistent and be patient. And I promise you that you're going to be able to make it happen too, okay? Now, for this video, what I want to share with you guys is rejections. When I first started out, getting rejection from sellers sometimes can be hard. For many of you, maybe it's a piece of cake. You just shake it off, you move on to the next one. But for some of you, maybe it's a tough thing to get over. Because when I first started, like I was sharing with you guys, I was pounding the phone. I've talked to so many sellers. I've heard it all. I pick up the phone. They start cussing. They got a letter. They write back of all this mean things and cuss at you and say you're out there scamming people, trying to take people hard-earning money, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it makes you kind of rethink of, like, are you doing the right thing? Like, do you want to be in this business? So it kind of pulls you down and it drags you down because of the things that the seller calls back and saying and cussing at you, hang up the phone, and you're sending out to maybe letters to people that are in probates that just lost a family member, and they're calling you back and they're saying all kinds of things, and it gets to you and it drags you down, so it's hard for you to move on. And it's hard for you to move on from that and go out there and think of your goals and try to get your deals, okay? So now how I overcome it is you guys got to look at it as a business, so people that's calling you, that are cussing at you, that gets upset, that gets mad at you, don't take it personal. It's not personal directly to you. It's just a business. And every business there's good and there's bad. And in this business, that's what's come with it is sellers. You're going to tick people off. You're going to rub them, the way that you send the letters, you're going to rub them the wrong way. And you just got to understand that those people are not ready for you. They're not ready to need your help, okay? So move on to the next one. There are people out there that are looking for a company like us, that can help them, that can provide them with a hassle-free sale, okay? So you guys got to be able to shake it off, to move on to the next one and saying, hey, don't take it personal. It's not personally against you or towards you, okay? It's just not the right timing for them. They're just not ready to sell. They're not in the situations where they need to sell or need your help with it. And that's all. So you guys got to think it like that so you can let it go and then move on, okay? And I've gotten people saying, well, you're out there, you're making money off of people that don't know anything, blah blah blah. And you got to understand that when we deal with the seller, we tell them what we provide, what kind of service we provide. We don't put a gun to their head. We don't put a knife to their throat telling them, hey, this is the price you got to sell to me for. It's a mutual agreement. They agreed to sell us at X amount. We agreed to tie it up on a contract at X amount. Now, whatever we do with it, whatever we do with it, as long as that property is sold and they're getting the price that they want, then there should be no reason why you have to feel like, oh man, you're taking advantage of people, okay? Because you got to make a living, you got to put food on the table, you got bills to pay. and they agreed to sell you at X amount. You agreed to tie it under contract and buy it at X amount, and then whatever you do with after that, it doesn't really matter as long as whatever agreed upon is executed and that is done, and the seller's getting the money that they agreed upon with you once they sign that agreement. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know that. I just want, because when I first started out, I hear it all, people calling me, screaming, yelling, cussing, writing letter back and saying what kind of business we're running and all sort of stuff, okay, all kinds of stuff. And it took me a while to get to kind of get over it, okay. So I want to share with you guys is you guys got to be able to just let it go. Don't let it stick to you. Just let it go and tell yourself that those people are just not needing your help, and they don't need your service right now. Okay, and what they're saying to you and all that swearing and all that upset that they're gonna unload it on you, just let them. You just gotta take it like, hey, you know what? It's just the nature of the business, and this is what's come with it. Okay, and so don't let it bother you. Okay, just don't let it bother you. Just let it go. Move on to the next one, because there are people out there that's gonna need your help. It's going to need a service that we're providing right now, okay? I mean, you don't know how many deals that we've closed with seller that say, oh my gosh, Khang, thank you so much, thank you so much for coming in and being able to take that load off, to take that house off of our hand. We're in a situation where we just couldn't move on from it, so we appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping us out. They didn't care what we make on it. It really doesn't matter. What they want is what is agreed upon, and that's what matters to them, okay? And the service that we provide and what's agreed upon, what's the money that was agreed, and that's what they're getting at closing, and so they don't want to be, the thing is, the seller doesn't want us to say one thing and then at closing, something else pops up and something happens, and it caught them by surprise where they have to come in and they have to pay this fee, or now they got to do this and that, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that people that calls and cuss and swear at you, just don't let it bother you. Just shake it off. Move on to the next one. Tell yourself that those people are not ready to, and they don't need your service, okay? But there are people out there that's going to need the service that we're doing, okay? And that's all I want to share with you guys. Just shake it off. Move on to the next one and go out there. Keep your goal in mind. Stay focused. Stay super laser focused. Don't be distracted on other shiny objects. Just decided this is the game that you're gonna go with. This is the career that you're gonna go down. This is the journey, the path you're gonna take, and just be laser focused and be determined no matter what. Just be determined, whether you're starting out right now with no money, or you're really tied up on funds and you don't have any extra cash to do any sort of marketing. Then go door knocking. Write handwritten letters. Send it out. Whether you're sending out 2, 3, 4, 5 a week, but send them out. And I promise you, if you just keep on doing that day in and day out, I promise you, eventually, you will get a deal under contract. You will able to assign that contract and make a lot of money. And once you do that, the rest is history, because it gives you that confidence and that lift, and you will be unstoppable, okay? And it only takes one to make the rest history, okay? Because that one that you're gonna do, it's gonna let you know this is reality. I can actually do this. And this can actually happen to me, okay? Because when I first started out, I hear so many people that's making it, that's doing it, but you really don't know if you could possibly do it, okay? I mean, no matter how much faith you have, but inside of you, there's a little voice, there's little doubts that come out and tell you maybe, I don't know, But you just got to keep on pushing, got to keep on grinding, got to stick with it, stay positive no matter what. Even, it's hard to stay positive when you're in a situation where not a lot of positivity things that are surrounding you. but you got to be able to stay positive, keep pushing, keep going, and tell yourself that this is it. I'm going to make this happen. Okay? Take responsibility, go out there, crush it, take some deal under contract, wholesale it, make a lot of money, and then just rinse and repeat and do it over and over again. All right, thanks a lot, you guys, for tuning in. That's all I had for today. Just want to share that quickly with you guys, how I kind of overcome it, and hopefully that you guys don't let that hold you back. Don't let all the yelling, screaming, cussing from the seller hold you back from reaching your goals, from doing your deals, from going out there helping people that's going to need the service that you're providing, helping the people that are waiting for you, for your company, the thing that we're doing right now. Okay, so go out there, crush it, do it. Thanks a lot, you guys, for tuning in to my channel. I really, really appreciate your guys' time. As always, if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. If you guys like my video, give me a thumbs up. It keeps me keep on going. If you guys have any question about wholesaling houses, please drop me a comment. Ask me. I'll create videos like this to share with you guys everything I've learned, how you guys can turn your annual income into your monthly income through wholesaling real estate. And if I can do it, you guys can do it too. Thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. Bye.